Baseball under the Tropicana Field Dome in St. Pete. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Gwinnett Stripers and the Durham Bulls. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Your Durham Bulls.
Brendan Mccain gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy really struggled last year. This season's going to be about a bounce-back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
And now, Yomer Sanchez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
To the plate now, Guillermo Heredia. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Three and 2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Count remains full. He'll try it again. 3-2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Standing in now, Austin Riley. Hit the other way out toward right field. Haley will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Mike Soroka is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Batting second.
Chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Vero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Into the box now, Josh Lowe. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on. Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with the single, setting the table for the big boys.
In now, Yandi Diaz.
Ball.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Low, base runner at first with 1 out. Now a throw over. A dive, but he's back in there. And another throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. The 2-1 home. And there he goes towards second. Swing and a flare down the line. In there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
That's an aggressive tactic by the manager right there. You don't see that often. Hit and run this early in the game. That's usually saved for mid to later when you're trying to score some runs. But obviously, they have major respect for this guy on the mound today.
Stepping in now, Mike Ford. That's on the corner to put him behind now, 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. We'll head to the 2nd inning here in St. Pete with no score. Now to the plate, here is Travis d'Arnaud. He'll get us started in the top of the 2nd. 3-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the 1st out.
That is it.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And one of the main backbones for them out on the field today is the guy behind the dish. He controls the entire flow of the game, manipulates the pitching staff, gets them through the game, and not only that, completely shuts down a running game.
At the plate now, Johan Camargo. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out.
Batting 6, the right fielder, Philip Irvin.
Up next, Philip Irvin. He'll work on keeping this top of the 2nd alive. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of the 2nd, and we are tied 0-0. Last half of the 2nd set to go, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Ji-Man Choi. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting 6. The right fielder.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And let's focus our attention on catcher Travis d'Arnaud. He's going to have to step up today and have a big game for these guys. Not known necessarily for his defensive acumen, more of a big pop guy on the offensive side. He has got to control this game.
To the plate now, Jim Haley. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pache is camped under this one, and that's out number 2.
Batting 7, the third baseman, Kevin Padlow.
Next, it'll be Kevin Padlow. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Here's a high pop-up. Adrianza moving to his left, and that's the 3rd out. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. So now here is Ehire Adrianza, 7-8-9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the 3rd. Now the 1-1 pitch. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Diaz is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Batting 8, the left fielder, number 25, Christian Pache.
Batter will be Christian Pache. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
Into the box, Drew Lugbauer. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Here now the 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Low is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Yolmer Sanchez.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Yolmer Sanchez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's running. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
3rd inning, no score to this point. Ripped down the first base line. That's a hit, their first of the new season. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. Well, that stolen base a minute ago just became that much more important.
Yeah, man, if the runner's on first, this hit may or may not bring him home. But he was on second, so he cruises across the plate for the run. It's all about finding ways to manufacture runs, and they did just that there.
Into the box, Guillermo Heredia. Swing and a line drive. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Into the box now, Austin Riley. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. 2 out with a man at first. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Line drive to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting, catcher, Travis Darno.
At the plate, Travis Darno. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Stripers lead it 2-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Esteban Quiroz as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
2 strikes.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another full count pitch home. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pache is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Davey Grillon.
And stepping in, Davey Grillon. Now the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 swinging.
1-2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Here's another 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there.
No,
Not a whole lot to
6.
say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now, Taylor Walls. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 1-2 pitch. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. 3 innings complete. Gwinnett leads it 2-0. So here's Johan Camargo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And a base hit. So early trouble to lead off the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate now, Phillip Urban. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Scooped up. 1 there. On to first. A double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
So So base is empty now after the double play. And that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Ehire Adrianza. The 1-1.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. He's right there. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Stripers on top, 2-0. Ready now is Josh Lowe. He collected a base hit his first time up. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
The left fielder, number 2, Yandi Diaz.
Next to hit is Yandi Diaz. He singled in his first AB. 1 out, nobody on. Slider pins into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
1-2, here it comes. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Now
striding forward now is the DH. Mike Ford comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. The 1-1. Fouled off. And he fouls this one off. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And up next will be Christian Pache. The 1-1. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
Now batting, the first baseman, Padlow.
Stepping in now, Drew Lugbauer. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Now a move over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Set, and the 2-1 pitch. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
3-1, here it is.
The count is ball.
Late that time for a strike. This is on the ground over to first. The second for one. Back to first, and great work by the pitcher hustling over to cover as he takes the throw for the 3-6-1 double play.
Sharply hit here, but right at the first baseman coming off the bag. He makes a good throw, and they complete the 3-6-1 double play with the throwback to the pitcher at first.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Yolmer Sanchez. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
That's ball
And
three.
he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Line drive to center field. That gets down and the inning continues.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Runner goes for second. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. Back with more on opening day after this. Set now for the bottom of the fifth. And here comes the first baseman, Ji-Man Choi. Now the 1-1 pitch. Goes the other way as this is line to left. Pache has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number one.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
To the plate now, Jim Haley. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change.
that's it.
If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he goes with the slider here as that misses in tight. It's ball 4.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
So next to bat will be Kevin Padlow. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, pretty impressive if you ask me. So many times you beat a sinker into the ground, you end up grounding out to third. You're running down to first base, and you're so upset at yourself. At least he got under the thing. He knows his bat plane is pretty decent.
Next up is Esteban Quiroz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Haley leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. In the air now out to right field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. New inning set to get underway, and up next will be Guillermo Heredia. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Now batting, designated hitter, Austin Riley.
Here comes the manager out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Luis Patino enters the ball game to replace the starter, and some may feel he was pulled a bit prematurely.
Yeah, and I'm sure the lefty wants to stay out there too. But this is one of those situations where the manager felt it was time to start playing the matchup game. With the right-handed batter up next, they're hoping this right-handed pitcher gives them a better chance to get an out.
Into the box now, Austin Riley. Skied into straightaway right. Haley will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. That's a base hit into center field.
Just an excellent job of bat head discipline right there. Able to go below the zone. That pitch is not a strike. That was actually a pretty nasty pitch, and he was able to go down and spoil it.
Standing in now, Johan Camargo. Good battle. Count remains full. Payoff pitch one more time. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Gone. And that one had some extra distance. 3-run home run down the line in right. First home run of the campaign for him as they extend the lead to 5-0.
Well, with a 3-2 count and only one out, he knew that he was probably going to see a pitch in the zone, but he could not have hoped for a better pitch to drive. All aboard the RBI train.
At the plate, Phillip Ervin. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Set to deliver on 2-1. This one's down to third. He's got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, the shortstop, Yandi Diaz.
So the next to bat will be Yandi Diaz. No hits to this point. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. But a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. The Stripers lead it 5-0. Bottom of the inning now, and now it'll be the catcher, Davy Grion. Here now the 2-2.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Middle and in for a base hit. So a grinder of an at-bat has a positive result.
That's all you're trying to do. Sometimes they're not all going to be beautiful. Sometimes you got to take it deep in the count, stick your nose in there and survive.
In now, Taylor Walls. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Full count. Here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
The next 3-2 is in there. A called strike 3.
Now batting.
Digging in will be Josh Lowe. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Brion stands at first with 1 out. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. Hey. 2-2. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. That's back-to-back strikeouts now, as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
At the plate now, Yandi Diaz. Hit hard up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Hey, I like this right here. Offense putting a little bit of pressure right here on the defense. This game is not over yet. And if somebody can catch a gap or maybe hit one out, we got a chance to get back in this ball game. We might have something here.
Stepping in now, Mike Ford. Little chopper back to the mound. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 7th inning coming up. Gwinnett leads it 5-0. 7th inning ready to roll. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Christian Pache. Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
2 strikes.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Reined in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the first baseman, Drew Lugbauer.
Next to hit, Drew Lugbauer. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least. So you know he wants to make up for it right here.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
The 2-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Into the box, Yolmer Sanchez. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He can pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Swing and a liner. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
So now to the plate, Guillermo Heredia. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Standing in now, Jim Haley. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
At the plate, Kevin Padlow. And that one got a piece of him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Stepping in next, Esteban Quiroz. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't.
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Stripers on top, 5-0. Ryan Thompson is out from the bullpen as he'll get his first work of the season here on opening night.
Ryan Thompson.
Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in is the DH, Austin Riley. Turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. And the pitch. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone! A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
That wasn't the plan. You just have a meeting with your pitching coach to go over some strategy, and all of a sudden you throw one and it leaves the ballpark.
To the plate now, Travis d'Arnaud. Down the right field line. That's going to be down for a base hit, possibly more than that. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, placing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
At the plate now, Johan Camargo down the third baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, Phillip Ervin. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. First home run of the campaign for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
J.P. Fireisen comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
J.P. Fireisen.
Into the box now, Ehire Adrianza. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. 3 runs already home here. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Grillon gathers. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. At the plate now is Christian Pache. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Stripers lead it 8-0. Josh Tomlin is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next to hit is the catcher, Davy Grillon. The 2-1.
Ball, that's inside.
One thing that can nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
The 3-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the payoff pitch home. Again, he sends it out of play. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Irvin moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starters' final line. And that's exactly how he hoped to get this season started on opening day.
Matty V, what a nice performance in this one. 7 shutout innings. Watching from the dugout now, hard to believe that he could pitch any better than he did through the first 7 innings.
And he loses him on a breaking ball.
The center fielder.
Now to the plate, Josh Lowe. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now.
Ball.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I got the count. 2-2.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Standing in now, Yandi Diaz. Here's a looping fly ball out to right, and that's in there, base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Stepping in now, Mike Ford.
Nope, up there.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he'll lay off the cut fastball here as this misses off the plate for ball 4.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Now at the plate, here is Ji-Man Choi, struck out in his last trip to the plate. Walls, the runner at third. Diaz at second. Ford on at first with 2 down. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through into left, a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
The right fielder, number 13.
Jesse Chavez answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it.
Jesse Chavez.
At the plate, Jim Haley hit hard to short. Fielded cleanly on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 2 base hits, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. 9th inning coming up. Gwinnett leads it 8-1. Stepping in once again is Drew Lugbauer. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. On the ground to the left side. He's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Yomer Sanchez.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Yolmer Sanchez, singled in his last at-bat. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes.
Full count.
Bases are empty. One man out. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. You can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
To the plate now, Guillermo Heredia. And it's fouled away. Runner at first here, one man out. Again, another foul ball. Once again, a 3-2. Fouled off. The payoff pitch one more time. Hit in the air down the right field line. Haley is there. 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Austin Riley.
Next will be the designated hitter, Austin Riley. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit in the air down the left field line. Diaz able to track it down for the 3rd out. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. The Stripers on top, 8-1. So stepping in is Kevin Padlow, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
So next to hit is Esteban Quiroz. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Set. Here's the 3-1. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
At the plate now, Davey Grion. Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him. As they cut the gap a bit, it's now an 8-3 ball game.
Well, he missed the fastball earlier, so the pitcher thought he can't catch up to my heater. Well, he not only caught up to it, he chased it down and tattooed it out of here.
So now to the plate, Taylor Walls.
2 balls,
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Payoff pitch on its way. Lifted down the line in left. Pache is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, center fielder, Josh Lowe.
Next up, Josh Lowe. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
And he fouls this one off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now his swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. He makes the catch, and they move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
8-3 tonight. The Stripers led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Mike Soroka earns his first win of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Gwinnett Stripers, 8 runs on 13 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Bulls, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 34 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Mm-hmm.